Welcome to Burt Ridgeway's Learning for Life video series, and in this hammer dulcimer lesson we are going to be learning a tune that I actually heard from John McCutcheon, and it's called Big John McNeil. And I chose this tune because of the predominance of using a left flag, but this time the left flag, instead of fill in or embellishment and backup, is actually part of the melody. And what we're going to do is take you through the tune as we always have, phrase by phrase, note by note, but I'm highly recommending, as I have in the past, that you watch all the entire video before you pick up your hammers. Also, if you like this video, if you could, in fact, if you take this video and you're learning the song or you enjoyed it, if you could hit the like on YouTube, would be greatly appreciated. And comments are always encouraging and nice, I guess, if they're nice and encouraging comments, but would love to hear from you. And so we're going to start the tune, and we're actually going to start here on this G, but the tune is going to be in C, so this G is sort of like a pickup note. And I'm going to play the first phrase for you. And starting on the C, you see the left flag. Now, when you play the tune, because this left hand will be busy, but you're going to play everything with your right hand. And really what I want you to do there is I don't want you to use that left hand yet, other than that pickup note. So here's what you're going to be playing. So again, here's what you're playing. I'll call it the notes. C, E, G, E, C, E, G. Then you're going to play straight down here, E, D. And you do come over with your left hand right there. Again. So we've talked about the cognitive method of playing, and I haven't really taught that, but what I want you to notice is what you're doing instead of just looking for that note. You're starting here on the C, and you're going straight up in a partial line chord, and then down one, over to your flag, back down. Sometimes it helps just to take your finger and do this. Again. One more time. Now, your left hand is going to be busy droning on this G. So you're going to do your pickup note. And then after you hit this second note, and notice that this drone is not near as loud as the melody. One more time. So you may want to shut off your player at this point and make sure that you have that phrase memorized. So here's what we have so far. And then you're going to start over again, which is exactly what you've done. Then coming over to the C, so listen for that. And you really are just going down the scale. For hammer pattern's sake, you're stopping here on this A, but if you weren't, you could go, but that does not allow for your hammer patterns, and that is why you stop here and come over over here. So here's your second phrase. So make sure you have that phrase memorized, and let's play it from the beginning. And notice when you do that second phrase, you're not starting on this G, you're starting over here on this C. One more time from the beginning. I'm sorry, we'll do it slow. Second phrase. And the third phrase is identical to the first, so you should have that memorized. So one more time from the very beginning. That's just a pickup. So make sure you can play those first three phrases. Again, it's not a hard song, and when you get it up to speed, it's very, very lively. Okay, so here's your fourth phrase. You should have that memorized. If you don't, please do not continue. Let me take you up to that point. Okay, then you're going to come down here to the C, and again, watch what I'm doing. So you're playing. I'm not going to call out all these notes because I want you to watch what I'm doing. I'm starting here on the C. I'm going to the E. Then I'm going from the D to the F. So I'm just skipping up one, coming down. Skipping up two, and then coming down one, and following that up. So if you watch, I'm going. Let's see. Let me come to that point. Okay, then I'm going up to that note right there. Okay, which is a G. Again. And once you reach this G, you're going to come over here and you're going to catch the B, and you're playing a line chord. So skip, skip. Again. And straight down. So here is part A of Big John McNeil. Again, it's not a hard tune, kind of fun and easy to learn. So here we go. So let's do part B, or the second part. You would play the A part twice and the B part twice. So we're going to start up here in the scale of C, and we're going to be playing. Now the difference is, when we did the first half, we did a right hand lead, and now we're going to do a left hand lead. And you see it's like a corner. If you want the numbers, I'm playing 5, 6, 5, 1, 5, 6, 5. Or G, A, G, C, G, A, C. Now, the right hand will be droning on this E, or 3. But it's not going to come in until after the third note. So again. That's your first phrase. One more time. And this is where you're going to have to learn to get both hands working right, because you want the left hand to be louder than the drone. So you may want to put a pause here, make sure you can memorize that. So here's your second phrase. So you're playing it straight down. Some people bounce it, they'll hit right, left, and let that bounce. I'm just going right, left, right, left. Just straight down. Then your left hand's going to go up and catch the 6. It's going to come down and catch the 5, and you're going to do a triangle here. So look at the shape. You're playing 5, 3, 1, 3. So you do a straight rundown, go up 1, then you're going to go up to this F, and you're going to go down, 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 skip 1, skip 1. So what you're playing there is F, E, D, C, F, E, D, you're skipping the C, B, and then G. And that's your second phrase. So from the beginning of the second phrase, one more time. I'm going to try to do it really slow. So make sure you can play that. Let's put those first two phrases together. Make sure you can play that together, those two phrases. Your third phrase is going to be the same as the first. So from the beginning of part B. Here's your last phrase. You're starting on 6 or A. We'll do it both ways. We're going to play A, B, C, B, C, D, C, B, A, G, or 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And we're almost done. One more time. Then you're going to play 6, 5, 7, 5, 8. And again, now you're switching to a right hand lead. So that's why it's so important to get both hands moving. So make sure you can play this last phrase one more time. And you could actually do a lead up there if you'd like. So, did that backwards. So let's put the last phrase with the rest of it. So from the beginning of part B. Second phrase. Third phrase. Third phrase, last phrase. And if you want to lead in, and that is part B. So I'm going to play it all the way from the very beginning, just as it should be played, but slow. I'm not going to play it fast. You have that at the beginning of the recording if you want to hear that. So here we go. And you play that again, might as well. And there you have Big John McNeil. I think you'll have fun with this tune. Again, it helps solidify these left hand or the left flags. Also, it will help you strengthen your left and your right hand so that they can both play a lead. So the first part is played with the right hand lead. Part B is played mostly with the left hand lead, but that will really help you. You want to overemphasize the melody, and underemphasize, play much softer, the drones. So have fun with it. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you on the next lesson. If you've taken this lesson, please like, please share. It takes 2 seconds to hit that like button. Please share it, and please leave a comment. Thank you so much. See you at the next lesson.